What's
What's
up,
up,
YouTube family?
Alright, guys, so
What you laughing about again? What's up?
okay, so we're about to do JP.
Mm-hmm.
The title.
He's so crazy, man.
Waking up from a coma
In
in 2022. Just
Wow.
go back to sleep. just go back to sleep. You gonna just be confused more. Alright, but anyway, we're gonna do JP.
It's funny.
Oh goodness gracious. I just can't imagine somebody just waking up this year and just mind blown, man.
Waking up and you sitting in the hospital bed and you see breaking news. Bill got pregnant. You like and then
Oh my God.
doctor come in and say, "Good, he's awake. He said, "How long I been asleep? Since 1995. It's 2022. Men can get pregnant now."
Right. So, with that thought in mind, waking up from a coma in 2022.
I'd be like,
Hey, you're awake. I thought you'd never wake up.
Oh my gosh. How long was I out for?
Like 19 years. Welcome to 2022.
What happened?
Well, it turns out that trying to shoot fireworks out from under your hat while on paper is a good idea. In reality, it turns out most of them just stay under your hat.
That's
Right.
kind of stupid of me.
Yeah, but it was really beautiful. A spectacular red, white, and blue display. Then we started realizing the red was your blood splattering. Still beautiful, but kind of killed the vibe. And almost you.
Man, it's a miracle to still be alive. I'm so grateful for being awake.
Don't say
Oh,
what
that
I
should
missed.
work,
Don't say
What's
that.
Yeah, it's great that you're awake finally, because now you can start living life in this beautiful world of ours.
Yeah, about that. What's the world like? Like, are there flying cars, unified world peace?
Same old world, not any major changes, just subtle differences, things you'd probably never notice.
Yeah, it does sound kind of boring. Well, but at least after 9/11, did our country keep getting more united?
Yeah, kind of.
What do you mean?
Well, do you remember in history class learning about the Civil War?
Yeah?
Well, there's one happening now.
Really?
Yeah, so it's like we're united over that.
So, like in our country, there's opposing armies killing each other on battlefields?
No, not yet. Right now, the Civil War is being fought at the psychological level, but I'm hoping it progresses to the physical.
Why would you hope that?
Yeah, I just think it'd be really interesting. One side is very pro-gun, the other side is very anti-gun. I don't think they really thought through their whole strategy on that.
That would be kind of cool to see. What else is different?
I mean, not much. It's hard to really think of anything. Oh, men can get pregnant now. Really? Not really, but you kind of just got to go along with it.
How come?
Well, you know how when you and I were kids, we'd go off into imagination land while we played, but then we'd come back and let reality guide how we live?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, that's reversed now.
That's weird.
Yeah, but just act like it's not.
Why do I have to act like it's not?
Because if you don't, people with blue hair will get really mad at you.
People have blue hair now?
Yep.
Does it look good? What else is different?
Well, you know how as a collective we learned about the horrors of communism and outgrew it as we evolved?
Yeah, of course.
Well, unfortunately, it's still around.
Oh my gosh. I feel sorry for those countries. The oppression they must be
It's here.
here in the U.S.?
But they
I was like,
switched
wait,
the
it
name
sound
of
like
it
him.
to progressivism so people wouldn't recognize it.
People are dumb enough to fall for that?
Exactly.
Well, if there's communism, we still have the Constitution, right?
Yeah, we do, on paper, certainly. But it turns out that that's just paperwork.
Freedom of speech? How could they get rid of freedom of speech?
Yeah, it was a clever process based on stupidity where the things they were doing to take it away, they were telling people they were doing those things to protect freedom of speech. Like, it turns out censorship does not protect freedom of speech after all.
Well, I just don't believe people would be dumb enough to fall for that.
Did I mention people have blue hair now?
Yeah.
Sit with that. But yeah, they've obliterated the whole Constitution, and they even overturned Roe versus Wade.
But that was never in the Constitution. Seems like the world's actually changed a lot.
Yeah, but you
think?
barely notice it when it happens inch by inch. You acclimate along the way. I mean, you'll really notice it. You just woke up. I wouldn't want to be you. But for the rest of us, we just get used to it along the way. Kind of like a frog sitting in a pot of water being heated up towards a boil.
But what happens to the frog once the water's boiling?
We're told it'll really be protected then.
Dead?
Man, it is so good to have you back.
Yeah, I'm grateful to be awake now. But on the brighter side, there's got to be like some amazing advancements from some of the brightest minds on Earth. Like, have they cured AIDS yet?
Now they're causing it.
How are they doing that?
Well, you remember how we used to have freedom of speech, but don't now?
Yeah.
So I can't really talk about it here.
Okay.
Oh, M&Ms are still around. That's good news. They are such a delicious candy.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, except now M&Ms are about diversity and inclusion, which means I think they're against men and straight white people, such as yourself.
But it's just candy. How does that even make any sense?
Exactly.
Yeah, making sense isn't really something we worry about doing anymore. Oh, and racism's a thing again.
They allow racism?
They encourage it.
So they want you to be racist against black people?
No, white people. It's the exact same thing, but in reverse.
So black people are now racist against white people?
No, not really. It's mostly white people racist against other white people.
That doesn't make any sense.
They're getting it.
Okay.
Wait for what? I'm right here.
Is Lisa still waiting for me?
No, not at all. She was really committed to staying by your side, but when things started looking bleak about you ever, well, not just laying there pissing yourself, she left you for someone else.
What?
Yeah, unbelievable. She wouldn't stay with you through hard times. I don't think a girl like that's capable of actual love. But she married the guy, and they've got a couple kids now.
I don't know how to process this. Ugh. Who's the guy?
Me.
What? And you guys have kids together?
Yeah,
You would do that behind my back?
I wouldn't do that to you, bro. We conceived the kids right there next to you. You seemed really okay with it.
But... How long was it after I went under that you guys got together?
It was a while.
How long?
So you went into your little coma vacation on July 4th,
Summer vacation.
2003. So we then got together like 3 months before that.
That doesn't add up.
Oh, math is racist now.
Dude, this whole thing is horrible.
Yeah, 3 months before.
Who's the president now?
Have you ever heard of a guy named Joe Biden?
Don't
No,
do
no,
him
no,
like that.
He'd been a senator for like 150 years. And then
Oh, yeah. Wasn't he the guy that tried to run for president like back in the 80s? And he lied about his academic achievements and college degrees and then got caught plagiarizing a speech and finished like 37th in the polls?
Oh, God in heaven. Don't tell him.
he's the president.
Oh, Jesus. Made him go back to
Now?
sleep.
Yeah, sure is.
Huh. And how did the Civil War start?
Well, before you went into the coma, did you ever watch The Apprentice?
Yeah, it was a pretty good show.
Well, he became the president.
Huh?
But the New World Order that's trying to enslave humanity couldn't control him, so they made up aggressive lies about him to convince almost half the country to hate him.
Made up lies about him. But didn't journalists expose their lies so people could see the truth?
There's no more journalism.
So, like, the news isn't a thing anymore?
Oh, the news is still a thing.
Well, you said they got almost half the country to hate him. What about the other side? Did they reelect him?
Kinda.
What do you mean?
Can't really talk about it because of the whole...
Freedom of speech isn't a thing anymore. Got it.
Right.
Whatever. Well, on the positive side, I'm hungry. I haven't tasted actual food in a while. I would love to eat.
Would you like to hear about food shortages? Hey there, my freedom-loving friend. If you...
Well, he got no shorts on, man.
Why would I pause it right there? Oh God.
That's my man's, but he got no shorts.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just playing a little bit so we can get it off of that part.
I started an
gets
Oh
worse.
my God, I got closer. Oh God. Okay, I'm just taking it off the screen. Hold
No,
on.
leave it alone. Let it play, Shan. Let the man talk.
No, I can't. Oh my God.
Man, let the man talk,
Okay,
Shan.
I'm sorry. Oh my goodness.
Gracious.
called JP Reacts. On it, you get to watch viral videos with me as I call out the lies and corruption of tyrants, the absurdities of woke culture, and also highlight the amazing work of other freedom fighters. I would be honored if you checked it out. You can subscribe in the link below or just go to JP Reacts on YouTube. I think my fake plant needs some fake water. But for now, I want to tell you about the sponsor of today's video, Primal Life Organics, and their LED light teeth whitening system. Now
I need that, like
me
the real, because the dentist trying to charge me an arm and a leg for teeth whitening.
Saying about what, $480 or something?
Yeah, and then I gotta do it myself. All right. The last part, I forgot about the daggone food shortage until he got to the end, and that just like killed me because I was just like, oh my God, when he goes to the grocery store.
They say he got with the man white 3 months before he went in the coma.
The math is
3 months
racist.
before?
Yeah, 4 months or something. Math is racist. Like, what they have to do with you right here getting together with him before he goes in the coma? I think this one is my favorite, and I think this just because of the title. Oh my God.
All right, YouTube family. Like, subscribe. And I guess I'm going to give a piece. She still got her head down. I'm going to give your guys a big piece. Peace.
Okay. Peace. Oh God.